morning. Welcome to Life is Art with DB. Today, I want to go over the topic and talk about the topic of realism or real art, real life art, because that's what art is a reflection of, life. And along with that, we're going to tap into perception. Perception is very important when you look at art. Perception is very important as to how you view things in life. First off, realism. Realism is probably like one of the oldest forms of art. Where and when artists would do portraitures or get paid to render a service, and that service would be doing portraits of, famous and rich people, or those that could afford, or maybe barter off something to have a portrait done of someone in their family. Most of the times it was someone of some prestigious lifestyle, a general, a duke, the duchess, people of that nature. And typically it was the artist's job to capture a real life image, or as close to a real life image could be, of that person. And then there were also people who painted sceneries. And what I mean by sceneries are landscapes, or, forests, natures, beautiful places that people have been to. And if you were not fortunate enough to go there or visit, then, that painting would be the next best thing, or as close as it can get. And this is pre-photography. Now, when it comes to realism, a photograph next to actual life will be as real as it gets. I know a lot of talented artists that are realists, and they specialize in making things as real as it could possibly be, humanly possible. And their perception is looking at everything through a magnifying glass, piece by piece, section by section, and reduplicating what they saw. That takes a huge amount of practice and skills to reduplicate something to where someone would even acknowledge it and be like, oh, damn, that looked real. So, in a nutshell, to me, that's realism. A lot of beautiful work has been done and continue to be done, but the thing that makes realism from the perspective of an appreciator of art is what the perception is. So when it comes to perception, it helps you evaluate life. It helps you evaluate anything that you could touch, feel, smell, hear, and taste. Your perception plays a part on it, a part in it. And the thing that we need to do first, and yes, I did say need, so I'm applying it to all. We need to be able to look in the mirror and use that ability to choose what's right and wrong. Don't apply it to your next door neighbor if you can't apply it to yourself. That's just bad perception. That's an abstract thought. That's a foreign thought. Now, going from there to this painting that you've probably been looking at for the last 10 minutes or so in the background. Most of you are probably looking at it like, what the hell is that? This is where perception can come into play. Everyone that looks at this video will see something differently. And then there are people that will get it. And that's what perception. And if I tell you what it is and show you what it is and point out these things to help you find it, then you're not using your perception. And using your perception is helping you fine-tune the greatest gift that you have. And that's the ability to think, use your brain, to focus on something other than an immediate 1, 2, there go. I understand that. So with that being said, I wish to say peace and blessings to all. Stay safe. The year of the Reaper is gone, but I'm dubbing 2021 as what the because I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of what the moments going on. Y'all stay safe. Oh, yeah. And before I go, I want to add something different and new. Just to go with this artist life thing, I want to play a video for you that I found on YouTube. This artist is pretty dope. He comes with a lot of different angles with his artistry, with his rap. And I will be going over different songs and dropping them in for you guys to enjoy and just check out what he's saying and what the person is saying. Because a lot of times things aren't make-believe. Your perception will lead you to believe that it can't be real. But in fairness, it can be very real. Listen to the pain. So in this video, I'm going to play a track or a video by Rooga. Enjoy.
You should know he wrong. He a fucking white boy.
Damn. I got a lot of shit on my mind. Sometimes I just need to vent. Sometimes I just need somebody to talk to, somebody to listen, you know? You know how sometimes you have that feeling when you're on your own. But you know you gotta stay strong.
Yeah. Sometimes I just need to vent. 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 Who gon' pay this rent? Living off the government, plus we was living in a trench. There wasn't no money in my pocket, all I had was some lint. If I had money in my pocket, that shit had to get split. I got one hand on a Bible and one hand on a rifle. Now I won't let them take my life. If they shoot, I shoot. Yeah. I dropped out of high school cause I had rivals. I was just a youngin' out there fighting for survival. Yeah. I sit back and I roll a blunt. Ain't no nigga show me none. Your homie got a finesse on some money and still ain't told you none. But you the one that told the gun. But don't no nigga owe you none. You got way much more to come. You got so much more to come. Sometimes I just need to vent. Yeah. 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 Sometimes I just need to vent. I gotta ride with tents cause I know just to earn them stripes they'll take my life just like the Grinch. Got a couple dirty Sprite to clear my mind deep within. Cause I be up late every night thinking about the times with my friends. Life could be a gamble and sometimes you lose. Judge slammed that gavel, gave my nigga 42. I seen the pain in your mama eyes when she looked at you. That shit even made Scrap cry, only if you knew. I feel like I got too big of a heart. Most of these niggas around, they weren't there from the start. They'll prey on the weak, but I swear that won't get you far. My mama told me, boy, you a shooting star.